morning. Day 32 on the Camino de Santiago. Best night's sleep I've had on the Camino so far last night. I think there were only 5 people in our room that was made for 16. And nobody made a sound as far as I could tell. I was asleep from 10 o'clock till just before 6. Heading out at 6:45 this morning, looking for some breakfast, and back on the trail right after that. First light in the fog. This is actually looking west, but there's no good first light lighting today because the fog. And this is actually looking back generally in the east direction. It's pretty. I don't know if the camera will get it much of it in the fog, but it's very pretty. All right, so I've been walking for about an hour and a half. I have passed through several towns since Azura that had bars and cafes that were open, but I didn't have enough light to put any film on it. So coming into the next town, I'll try to find out what it is before I leave. And I'm going the wrong way. Name of the town is Calle o Altayero, 30.8 kilometers from the finish line. I think I stopped at 39 point something this morning, so I guess I put just about 9K under me already. Still going. Passing this cafe here, looks pretty cool. I think these are all bottles. Yeah, they are. All bottles. I guess you can buy a bottle here of whatever that is, beer or something. Write what you want on it, and I mean, there's thousands and thousands of them, so. Looks like a lot of you that are watching this have probably passed through here and probably contributed to this collection. Let me know in the comments if you actually see your bottle. All right. I'm also, of course, starting to think with 30K left a lot about my finish and how I'd like to finish. And, I started this hike completely alone. I hiked alone almost the entire hike. I mean, 90% of the time. And I think I'd like to finish alone. And then meet all the wonderful people afterwards that I've met along the way like I have every other day. Also, people in the comments are telling me beware of the dreaded hangover from the Camino. And I don't know if I'll feel that or not, but I think it'll be less or so initially because I know I'm moving on to Finisterre and Muschia. Maybe I'll feel it more towards the end of that. I might be as close as I get to a sunrise today with the trees behind me. Little town up ahead. I don't think we go through there though. Looking back, of course, through the east. And right across the street from the last albergue I just showed you. Just another 100 kilometers up the street. I noticed they're doing the bottle thing on the fence too. Some views looking ahead and to the right. Coming into the town of Brea. All right, pretty much through Brea before I even got my camera or anything interesting, so pretty small town. So I'm here in Empalme, got my almost 10 o'clock beer going at this cerveceria or cafe right here. There's another one across the street, moving in that direction shortly. And obviously you can see pilgrims are walking in from the in that direction here, moving west. Looking just left of the trail down into a valley filled with clouds or fog. All right, this looks like a little rest area on the side with an electronic sign. For Albergue Porta de Santiago. in this town of what I think is called Pedruzo. It starts to the key where we are. Arutha. Borgo. Oh, Borgo. Pedruzo. Santiago, 20 more K. All right, coming into the town of Azura. Uh-oh, guys up here in pink. Hope I can make it past this checkpoint. This house, they're doing the great thing. Right off a trellis on the back of their home. All right, kids doing organized artwork on the walls. Very cool. This is the name of the town we're coming in. Pedruzo, I believe. All right, just to let you know, most of the people I left with today will probably stop at Pedruzo. That's about 19. We left them from about 39 kilometers outside of Santiago. Most of them will stop at Pedruzo because that's where they have a ton of albergues for them. So let's call that the herd. We'll stop there today. This is a bypass route, or the actual Camino. You actually have to come off the Camino to go through Pedruzo a little bit, Pedruzo a little bit. So I'm not sure if I'll see much of any of that town. I'm going past there and we'll see how far. Hey. All right, I think I'm gonna stop at this bar, grab myself a beer. It's called something, called 15 kilometers, which makes sense since that's what I got left, about 9 miles. It's a pretty good hill climb up after that last bar. And then there's a guy up here selling stuff. Some fruit. Some souvenirs. We're at about 13 clicks out now. Oh! All right, the trail's nice, kind of wrapping around the airport here. All right, so after the airport, the guys off the right. This guy's hiking with his hiking con dos perros, see?
Yes, it's a dog.
Yeah, yeah.
From 118 kilometers.
Oh, from Sarria?
Yeah.
And before Sarria.
Before Sarria.
And how do you spend the night? You camp out, or can they go in albergue?
Whoa. Can you repeat?
In la noche, in albergue or no?
Yeah, in albergue, in hotel.
Ah, gracias.
Perfect.
Okay, thank you. All right, shortly after the airport, the Parrot Bath bears off to the right. I'm going to stop here for beer number 3 today and pick up a little something to eat this time. Little town of San Paulo as you're coming into Santiago, about 12K out. All right, so I'm definitely finishing today. I've made my mind up. I have no place to stay tonight in town, but I have confidence the Camino will provide, and I'll find somewhere to stay. All right, coming to the town of Alavacoya. This is obviously, looks like a church. All right, leaving that town and moving on to this one, I guess is 2K away. All right, so there's always one more hill, and yeah, I'm partway up it. Looking back, it's a beautiful day for hiking though. By the way, I just looked at my elevation profile, and this is indeed the last hill on the Camino Frances. I'm pretty close to town. Selling a lot of souvenirs here. Not in town yet, no, but getting close. Alright, Buen Camino. San Marcos, cafe, bar. They have a pool. Camping too. Alright, still up on the hill coming into town. I think that's a sneak peek there. Santiago, but still got a ways to go. We're 5K out. Monte de Gozo is the little area here, and they have a municipal hostel over there. I'm not going over there, and I guess if you wanted to finish today and then go in strong tomorrow, you could do that. But I may be dragging my butt this last 5K, but I'm this finishes today. Pretty steep hill coming down into town. Still coming into Santiago de Compostela, I believe, but I still can't spot the steeple yet, so maybe I have a good walk ahead of me yet. All right, so I guess that last clip was actually Barrio del Lazaro, which is just before Santiago, and I'm in that town now, and that's where the statue is. Not too much further though. Hey, guess where I am? Santiago de Compostela. So, still no sign of the church yet. Just entering town. And it's quite a ways since I passed that Santiago de Compostela sign. All right, coming in and getting close. Yuri, you beat me here. When did you get here?
Hello. In the morning?
This morning?
Yes.
All right. So I know I'm getting really close, but I'm not there yet. Well, I can see the church. I'm at the back. Oh, I made it. I'm in the square. 32 days, 475 miles. So my pilgrimage is complete. But my adventure is not. All right, so today was just shy of 40K. Wow, what a long day. And yeah, 30 days, 475 miles, 767 kilometers, 32 days total, 30 days hiking. Today I was about 24 miles, just shy of 40K, between 24 and 25. I left at 6:45 a.m. and I got here at 3:50. So how many hours is that? That's 8, 9. Yeah, I think about 9 hours and 10 minutes. Long hike today. I'm beat. So the situation isn't that good here. I've completed my my pilgrimage, which is awesome, but I can't find anywhere to stay. So I don't know what I'm going to do actually. So I'll figure something out. It's still 5 o'clock at night. But I am having another beer, munching down on some potato chips. Obviously, the town is full. I've even been to hotels, and hotels have called other hotels all around town. Can't find anywhere to stay, so might just have to stay up all night long. Good things happen. The Camino does indeed provide. So I'm in this bar, and it also has a pension upstairs. And I went in and asked her, said, "Do you have any rooms?" No, but they didn't. But I also knew it was getting to be 6 o'clock, time when if the people that have made reservations don't show up, they start thinking, "Hey, we want to rent this room," because if they make it on Booking.com, they got a credit card. But if they just call the hotel, make a reservation, these people can bail on them. So she said she actually called somebody else that's affiliated with her hotel. I can actually hear them arguing on the phone in Spanish, but I know they're arguing because she wants to give me the room, and I think the guy on the other side was saying that we have to wait longer. And I said, "Well, give me a beer and let's hook me up to the Wi-Fi." And she actually takes the phone completely out of my hand, completely hooks it up on her own. She really wanted to help me. And a place that I had already been shows an opening for a bed, Roots and Boots, which was right around the corner. So I jumped right on it. And I got here and the guy laughed. He goes, I know you were already here. And he goes, "But we had a cancellation." He goes, "That's why I'm able to give you the room." So let me show you around just a little bit in the courtyard. I'm not going to take you up in the bedrooms. I'll just tell you that it's bunk beds. They're stacked up close. It's more expensive than what you pay on the Camino. I think it was 19 euro for the room. Not for the room, for the bed. So anyway, I'm happy to have a place in there. I really was thinking I was going to find an overhang, of which there were many. Buy a bottle of wine, sit under it tonight, and just keep warm and wait till morning. But went up here, and it looks fairly nice, and it is raining tonight. So I'm out in the courtyard at Roots and Boots Hostel. I actually like it. It's actually raining, which is putting a damper on it, but the place is nice. They have a little private cafe, and you can only access it if you're staying here. And the yard is really nice. I mean, yeah, it's really nice little private area for just the people that are staying here. Listen, I want to talk about arrival today into the square in front of the church in Santiago de Compostela. It's I didn't have anybody there to film it for me, and that's the way I wanted it. As I talked about earlier, I wanted to, I hiked alone, I started alone, and I wanted to finish alone. And most of my friends will be in tomorrow. Raphael, congratulations, she finished today with me, but we weren't together. I mean, so I don't know whether she got in slightly ahead of me or slightly behind me, but tomorrow a lot of people will be coming in. It was emotional when I got there. I mean, I'm not an emotional person, but you're overcome just a little bit when you think about your accomplishment and what you just finished. So it's not on video. So tomorrow you'll see hopefully some of my friends come in, and I'm sure they'll be overcome with emotion like I was. So anyway, that'll be on tomorrow's video, and that'll probably be a wrap for tonight. It's raining. I don't even know if I'm going to go out tonight. If I do, it'll be just grab something quick to eat and come back. Yes, it's KFC, and I miss home a little bit. I'll share what KFC looks like here in Santiago de Compostela. Okay, so you order 3 pieces of chicken. You come with fries and a Coke, $7.50. Actually, it's €7.50. Let's call it 8 or 8.25 US. And yeah, I can't identify those pieces. One looks like a thigh. I'm not really sure. The other one looks like a wing. I'm not sure what the third one is on the left, but maybe another thigh. I don't know. So I'll let you know how it tastes, but I'm pretty sure it's fried in olive oil. It's honestly pretty close to what you would get at home as far as the taste. So not bad at all. Thanks for watching, everyone. And this is going to be a wrap on my Camino de Santiago pilgrimage on the Camino Frances route. I will put out a video in the next couple of days showing all my friends coming in and showing you exactly how to get your Compostela once you do arrive in Santiago. Thanks again for watching.